Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Esa Lilianti, and in this video I will present my final project from Sociolinguistics entitled Key Social Factors in Sociolinguistics: Class, Sex, and Age. And now let's get started. Sociolinguistics is a field that examines the relationship between language and sociality. Language use is not only influenced by grammar but also by social factors. In this presentation, I will focus on three key social factors in sociolinguistics, which are social class, sex or gender, and age. These factors are important because they show how language reflects social identity and social inequality in society. Then next we will talk about the significance of the topic. Language variation is not random. It is the way people speak can indicate their social background, group membership, and even power and prestige. By studying social class, sex, and age, sociolinguistics helps us understand how society shapes language use and why people speak differently in different social situations. And now we are reaching part social class background. Social class refers to a person's position in society based on education, occupation, and economic status. In sociolinguistics, different social classes tend to use different language varieties, which are also known as sociolects. Usually, standard language is associated with higher prestige and formal situation. According to William Labov, language variation is systemically related to social class. People from higher social class tend to use more prestigious language forms. And Basil Bernstein also added, he explained this through two concepts. First is elaborate code, which is more complex and explicit. And then the second one is restricted code, which is simpler and more context dependent. And then the next slide is age as a social factor. Age is another important social factor in language use. Age influences vocabulary choice like slang usage and pronunciation. Language also varies across generations, and younger speakers are often the drivers of language change. In sociolinguistics, age is used to study language change in progress and the transmission of linguistic norms from one generation to another. Different age group reflects different stage of language development. And then the next is sex or gender in sociolinguistics. In sociolinguistics, gender refers to socially constructed roles, not biological sex. Men and women may differ in their speech styles, politeness strategies. These differences are shaped by cultural expectations. We'll talk about language and sex by theory. According to Labov in 1972, women tend to use more standard and prestigious language forms. Women also tend to avoid stigmatized forms in formal contexts. This gender difference in language reflects social norms and identity. Okay, now we reach the slide about case study. The first case study focused on social class in Indonesia. Based on research by Sneden in 2006 about language use in Jakarta, the study shows that middle and upper social class tend to use more standard Indonesian and frequently mix Indonesian with English, while working class speakers use more colloquial forms and prefer local slang. This shows that language choice reflect education level and social status. And then the next explanation is case study by social class. Colloquial Indonesian usually features reduced affix. For example, tidak becomes enggak and uses informal vocabulary. On the other hand, standard Indonesian is associated with authority and formal institution. This proves that language functions as a marker of social class. The second case study discusses age difference in language use in Indonesia. Studies on Indonesian youth language such as Suryadi in 2014 show that young people frequently use slang and internet-based expressions such as anjay, bestie, healing, and insecure. These expressions are rarely used by older generation, which indicates generational identity. And now I will explain about case study explanation by age. Young speakers tend to adapt language more rapidly and are highly influenced by social media. Meanwhile, older speakers usually maintain more traditional language form. This shows that age plays a crucial role in language innovation and change. The third case study focused on gender differences in Indonesian speech style. Research shows that women tend to use politer expressions and softer speech style, and men, the other hand, tend to use more direct language and stronger of informal expression. These differences are strongly influenced by cultural norms in Indonesian society. Indonesian society places expectation on how people speak based on gender. Women are expected to speak politely while men are expected to speak more assertively. This shows that language reflects gender roles and social expectation, and gendered language use reinforce social identity. And then the next is conclusion. To conclude all of I have explained before, so social class, age, and sex is strongly influence language use. In Indonesian, social class affect formality and prestige, and age affects slang and language innovation, and even gender affects speech style. So, language is not only a tool for communication, but also a reflection of society. Okay, I think that's all for me. I'm so sorry if there is so many mistakes in my pronunciation. Thank you so much for watching and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.